Hello, my name is Mariana, and today this is a collective reading because today, the 4th of July, is when Venus and Uranus are in conjunction in the final degree of Taurus. So, I mentioned this a little bit at the beginning of the Sagittarius reading that I just did before this one. And I had to go and drink a little bit of water because my voice was a little bit failing at the end of the extended for Sagittarius. But I felt the urge to pull cards by the way, from the combined tarot deck and astrological oracle deck together. So you'll see both of them in your reading today. Although here in the first part, there are only tarot cards. So I have felt the urge to pull cards for this specific conjunction because it is a very electric one, is what I'm hearing right now. But it's what I'm hearing also, it's very earth shattering because Uranus in Taurus has been reshaping our landscape, reshaping our physical reality and what we understand by those things that are very physical, very concrete. But I feel like this conjunction with Venus, it's like it brings a lot of people together in a very magical way, in a very maybe unexpected way. And it could also, of course, because it's a very critical degree, cause, this earth shattering moment of breakups. Because, with Uranus, we never really know what's going to come through, right? We often tend to think of the most horrible scenarios possible, and I don't know why we humans do that. But it could also be a lovely surprise, and this is what I feel like it's showing up here. I feel like all of us in the collective, it's like we are individually, but also in a shared way, we are ready to receive those first signs of manifestations that we have asked for. This actually began to show up in Sagittarius, with the arrows flying in with the incoming messages. But specifically for this conjunction between Venus and Uranus, I feel like this is the type of unexpected manifestation that it's not all unexpected. It's like we have been wanting that. We have been asking for that. We have preparing for that. We have been nourishing and nurturing our bodies. So, and not just the physical, because it's like the emotional and the spiritual and the energetic bodies are being highlighted here. But I feel like we're all ready now to start receiving that, because this is what this Three of Wands is showing as the opening card. So what I heard from this card was get ready to start receiving the manifestations that you have asked for. And it's funny because, with this card and the first three, so the first row of three cards, I feel like there is this interpretation that maybe you are having right now, that this is about you, that this is just about your individual manifestations. This is something that is very personal to you. This is something very specific to you. And, at the same time that I feel like that is true, that is aligned with how you have been preparing emotionally and spiritually and energetically, that is not the whole truth, because I feel like there is something that is meant to come for the collective that is part of this individual desire, right? That we're now, as a group, as a whole, we are ready to receive it. And it is coming full speed with the Chariot. So the Chariot here is talking about how this manifestation starts, because the Three of Wands is the ship coming on the horizon. So it's like just the beginning stages of this manifestation showing up. So it's kind of like the collective is now ready to receive this. The moment that we realize that it is on the horizon, it's like it's just peeking through. It's like we are just like, perceiving the first signs that it is coming, it is arriving. It's coming like really, really fast. So and it's coming from like another realm. It's almost like I'm seeing this as like a flying ship, really, because, and I'm just talking about the ship because there is an image of the ship and the sails coming down, which is so beautiful. In fact, it is the Hierophant, which is the card that represents Taurus, but it is reversed, which is, you know, bringing this image of, you know, the sails being pulled down. It's almost like I want to say that the sails, you know, being brought down is like, you know, the veil of illusion, the veil of, like, you know, that separates this physical reality and, you know, the other realms, the more subtle realms. This is what is coming down. And it is exactly, you know, this earth-shattering moment with Uranus in the last degrees of Taurus about to enter into Gemini, but also being blessed with Venus. Venus being almost like our individual, but also our collective desire to, it's almost like to renew our values, is what I'm hearing. So I feel like there is something that we saw coming on the horizon. We have been expecting that to come. We have been wishing for that to come. And the moment that we start seeing, it's like that very small sign on the horizon, this is when it really accelerates. And it accelerates because with the Four of Cups, which is very bizarre because these two cards were in the Sagittarius reading, right? The Chariot was the last card from the first part, and the Four of Cups was not just at the bottom of the deck from the first part, but it was also in the extended for Sagittarius, which was just mind-boggling. So what this was talking about there, and it is the image that is coming through here, it's this state of being in an emotional stability to such degree, right? So having your emotions under control, that the water is completely still, right? It's almost like the water of the ocean it's like it's calming down. It's like, you know, the currents and the waves are so soft that we can barely notice any movement. And that is because, you know, our inner waters are not being stirred up by what could be maybe a very damaging, or maybe a very it's like this hurtful expectation of, you know, receiving these first signs. It's like we are learning individually, I want to say, because the Queen of Wands is coming next. We are learning how to dominate our impulses in a sense. It's almost like if it was like just this, our excitement in regards to what was coming could prevent the speeding up of this process, because the Chariot, which is the, you know, the it's like the manifestation coming closer and closer and closer, like in a faster way than ever before. It can only happen in this way and arrive maybe sooner than we thought, because our inner waters are calm enough, steady enough, stable enough, so that the surface of the water is not creating any sort of ripple effect or wave that could prevent this from really speeding up. And that's because it's like we're learning how to, it's like keep these waters warm, but also very calm. Right? And I just say this because the one suit is bringing the fire. So it's not like, you know, cool and collected and calm. It's like there is, you know, stirring up. There is excitement. There is, you know, the fire that is keeping this water alive. It is still, but it is alive. You see what I mean? There is a difference there. It's almost like this very warm water that is inviting, and it is inviting for the manifestation to come closer to shore, because the moment that I feel like we're ready to receive it, this is when we are in alignment with our spirit that is here represented by the Five of Swords. So the Five of Swords is talking about how it's like the arrival of this specific manifestation. It has your specific name on it. It is compatible, is the word that is coming through. It is compatible with your personal signature, right? Because to me, the fives, they represent the self. So I do feel like there is a sense until this moment that the manifestation that you're seeing coming is just for you. It's like this has, you know, your address in it. It is being directed to you. It is coming to you because your spirit is in alignment with that, and because now your inner waters are completely calm, but they are still warm enough so that it's like it's not freezing, you know what I mean? It's not slippery. It's interesting. It's not slippery. It's not going to bypass you. It's like it is in alignment with your spirit. So it's like it's going to know when to stop. It has such speed here, but I feel like it's like the perfect surface for this manifestation to come to this alignment with you, because it knows where it's supposed to be delivered. It's like it has your individual signature, your energetic signature here. The moment that it arrives for you, that it makes sense that it's like this is for you, right? This is a very individual package of manifestation, or, you know, set of information that is the that is the arrival. You realize that actually this is not just meant for you. It's almost like you get the package and you start analyzing it with all of the swords of, you know, it's almost like your spirit is in alignment the moment that it settles in that you have received, right? Maybe sooner than you thought. Maybe you received answers about something that you were expecting to receive. It comes faster, right? That happened with me yesterday, actually. When you receive some sort of response coming in a faster way than you imagined, it's like this is when you start analyzing it. And what you figure out, I feel like, is that with the 10 of Wands coming next, which is interesting because in the Sagittarius reading, it was focused on the individual, right? Because it was, you know, a reading just for Sagittarius, so it was more individualized, so it was the 9 of Wands. But here, being a collective reading, the 10 of Wands feels more suitable. So even though there is this impression at first that this manifestation is coming because of you or addressed specifically for you, it's actually coming for more people. So I want to say that perhaps you're going to have this understanding, maybe this very spiritual aha moment, that actually the package that you're receiving, which has your name on it because it is the same resonance, the same energy, it's actually coming to others. It's almost like you're just the one that's first in the line, but it's almost like there are more, right? There are more coming in, especially because we're ending, as I said, with the Hierophant in reverse, which brought this image of, you know, the sails coming down. And this is something, I'm trying to remember when it came for the first time. I can't remember if it was late last year or the beginning of this year that the Hierophant presented itself as a new teacher. So it's almost like this first layer was, you know, the current ways that we learn, right? It's like the current sources of lessons, or, you know, the people that, you know, we feel like are the teachers of this time. It's like, and they're, you know, with this other it's like this other sail that's just behind. It's like it's just being revealed. It's like the more that we realize that actually there is a new way of teaching, there is a new way of learning, there is a new way of, you know, just receiving information, acquiring information. So this was talking about a new teacher emerging, and it needed, you know, this dropping of this first sail, but now being reversed, and it's almost like there is no need for any sort of teaching. It's almost like I'm seeing like both sails. It's almost like the way that I saw the Chariot with the Four of Cups was kind of like this ultrasound, very fast, supersonic type of ship, right? It's like this type of, however you want to call it, I don't even have the names. It's like, you know, whatever type of ET ships that you might think of, UFOs, whatever you think. It's like this was, it's like coming because of the state of the water. It's like the clarity of the water, the calmness of the water, but also the warmth of the water, right? Remember, it's like keeping it cool, but also keeping it warm, keeping it calm, but keeping it warm. It's like nurturing that within so that it can be calm and, you know, very flat for it to speed up. So whatever type of ship was coming in, that was kind of like coming sooner than we thought. And then when it reaches shore, when it reaches the land, and you're the first one to receive the package, and you realize that actually, oh no, this is not just for me. Actually, there are others waiting in line because they have their own package also to be delivered. Maybe it's the same as yours, maybe it's different. It's like this is out of your control. You just know that there are others there that are also going to receive the manifestations. This is when it's like the whole sail, it's like just is dropped. It's like I'm seeing like literally like this very big ship coming to shore, right? And it's like it's just full stop now. It's like here it's where it's landing. Here it's where like it's going to be full blown, like I don't know what even is the name. It's like what is the name? Like revelation, but not revelation. You know what I mean, right? Anyways, if it comes to mind, it will come. So I feel like this is the moment where we're going to realize that there is no need to have the veil in the first place. It's almost like we're so ready in the collective to receive the package, to receive the manifestation, to receive the teaching, that we're not even going to, it's like we're not even going to bother being a weird arrival, being like having no type of differentiation or veil between us. You know what I mean? And that's because the way that we're going to receive with the Five of Cups here, it's in a similar way with what I was describing with the Five of Swords. So if very personally or in a very individual type of way, you already feel in your energy that your spirit is aligned with whatever is coming for you, because you have been preparing kind of like the perimeter, right? Sometimes I say that the fours to me represent the perimeter or the outskirts or like the outline of a space, right? The frontiers, the barriers of a room, the walls of a room. The fives to me, it's like it's inhabiting that space. It's occupying that room, being inside that space, inside those walls, right? So it's like dropping into the heart space as well as dropping into this inner knowingness, which was already coming through for Sagittarius, but in a way that it's like we're going to understand that perhaps the teachings, the packages that we are all ready now to receive, it's like it's coming not in a conventional way, just like this ship is not conventional at all, right? And it's like once it's here, it's like it's just staying because it's dropping. It's like it's, you know, dropping the sails. It's like the arrival at shore where there is this line of people waiting to receive more and more packages. But really the packages, they are delivered straight into our heart, straight into our mind, straight into our spirit. See what I mean? That's the reason why it can only move at such speed like it is right now if these waters are calm but also warm in it's like warm in joy, warm in happiness. And now, you know, there's like all these people screaming because of a football game, and they're just cheering, right? It's like there is this celebration. So celebrating for having this be delivered straight into your heart space, straight into your mind. So that is really fascinating. So I'm perhaps, yes, I am going to receive. But I am going to pull more cards about this energy between Venus and Uranus in Taurus in the extended reading. And also I'm going to pull from the astrological runes over there. So if you want to join me in the extended, I'll be very happy to see you. You can find link down below. If not, I'll see you next time. Okay, bye.